We are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So Nicki Minaj's label Republic has been contacted by several publications in regards to her political views. A spokesperson for Nicki Minaj's record label Republic Records says they have nothing to do with her political views. They said, "We do not comment on political activities. When Nicki is ready to discuss music, she knows how to reach us." Okay, so let me know how y'all feel about it. A lot of people felt like they were being rude or condescending in their response. I don't really feel like that. A lot of people are also saying that Nicki has cut Republic off, and that she's not really in contact with them, but that's not necessarily true either. Okay. They just don't know exactly when she's going to release music. She's already done her renegotiation. But they just don't know if she's planning on dropping music this year. But I do feel like eventually Nicki Minaj will drop music, especially since she hasn't dropped music in 2 years. I think their response was professional, in my opinion. I mean, what do people want them to say? You know what I'm saying? Like, they never really speak on any artist's political views, whether it's Morgan Wallen, Nicki Minaj, they never do. But not only that, fans are calling Cardi B broke because she admitted that she spent $35 million on a tour. She only grossed $70 million after trying to compete with Nicki Minaj.
I wanted this tour to be big. So a lot of my money that I have myself, I put it in my tour. How much did I spend on production? No lie, about $35 million. I just spent $450,000 on a fucking chain. What are you talking about? Just bought me a $500,000 car. Like, what the fuck y'all motherfuckers be talking about? Shit.
So if you spend $35 million on a tour and you gross $70 million, that means, and after taxes, that means she only recouped $21 million or $20 million, which is not a lot of money after going on tour and just dropping an album. Okay, now if she had not dropped any music, and you know, it was like her comeback tour, like if Lil' Kim was doing this, then maybe it would be gag worthy. But $20 million after boasting and bragging about breaking records and selling out shows back to back is a chippity chop, and Cardi B should definitely be humiliated. Now, moving on from that, it seems as though 29 Faces leads the 2026 EBT Award nominations with 6 nominations, including a Fashion Vanguard, Best Collaboration Airtime Remix with Jeezy and Scratch Off, Best Female Hip Hop Artist. She probably gonna win that. I can see her winning that. Video Director of the Year with Patience. Album of the Year, no. 2025. What was the Album of the Year in 2025? She might win that. I don't know. I don't remember any albums last year. I don't remember nothing from last year. I need y'all to remind me what came out last year. That was a really big album. Kendrick Lamar dropped in 2024. Who came out in 2025? Viewers' Choice Outside. Okay. So I can see her winning a few of these actually. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't remember anything from last year in regards to music. Like, was 2025 a good year for music? Because I don't remember nothing. Kendrick dropped in 2024, but he did have a good year last year. Super Bowl, he won a lot of Grammys. But other than Kendrick, Pusha T dropped Eclipse. I don't really care about Pusha T like that though. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like, who else does Cardi B have competition with from last year? But the streets are saying that Cardi B allegedly will be dropping another album, or a single at least, by the end of the year. That she's working on dropping another single by the end of the year, and that allegedly she could preview the single or perform the single at one of these award shows. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, Scratch Off got 4 nominations. I don't even understand how. Best Female Hip Hop Artist, no. BT Her, Go Girl with Summer Walker and Doja Cat, no. Best Collaboration, Every Time, no. And then, she got 2 nominations in the Best Collaboration category. One with Doja Cat and Musty Walker, and one with Cardi B and Jeezy. So, all of that is a chop for me. Scratch Off definitely don't deserve to win nothing. Maybe next year she'll win something, but not this year. Okay? Sorry. Now, Doja Cat was nominated for 3 awards. Best Female Hip Hop Artist, no. BT Her, Best Collaboration. She's not winning any of these. Doja Cat doesn't even acknowledge her blackness. I don't think she should be nominated. I don't think Cardi B, technically, since she's not black, she shouldn't be nominated, but they also nominated Bad Bunny. They must be thirsty for people to come. But Doja Cat never acknowledges her blackness. She actually runs away from her blackness. I don't think she should ever get any nominations from the EBT Awards, to be quite honest. Now, Akbar V is still coming after Scratch Off. She said, they applauding side bitches and bitches having babies with married men. What is this world coming to? Pray for the daughters. I'm not going to apologize for rapping. This is hip hop, a competition sport, and this a new day. Big mama, big dog. Shit been boring. I'm having fun with this shit. So to me, it's coming off as Akbar is clout chasing. Okay, so she wants to stir up beef because the music definitely ain't selling. And my thing with Akbar is, yes, Scratch Off is a side chick. Yes, Scratch Off is probably with a married man. But I just don't feel like you need to really address anything, especially since there have been rumors that you don't really take care of your children. Okay? No shade that you was in and out of your children's life. I feel like you should probably mind your business when you got skeletons in your own closet. That's how I feel about that. And also, I feel like you doing a little bit more tweeting than you do rapping. You tweeting disses, but where are the bars? The snippet or song that you dropped dissing Cardi B, Megan, and Scratch Off is not making enough noise. I suggest you focus on your career. And I think you too old to be calling yourself the princess of rap. I'll get into that a little bit later. But Akbar, I'm going to have to give you 50,000 lashes. Okay, I get rap is a sport. People can diss each other. But I feel like you low-key clout chasing. Where is this beef between you and Scratch Off even coming from? She hasn't even said anything to you. Okay, I think you secretly probably was trying to smash 21. Because allegedly you already fucked Young Thug. A lot of people don't know about that you allegedly was with Thugger. I wouldn't be shocked if you was trying to get with 21. Ain't she from ATL? Scratch Off, Akbar, and 21 Below Average, they be in ATL. So I'm starting to put 2 and 2 together, and it's adding up. Now, moving on from that, it looks like Champagne Thickums is not the only artist trying to get out of their contract. So allegedly, Walmart Beyonce and Holly Bailey are looking to leave Queen Bee as well. Now, they have an album, a joint album that they're doing together. And then Chloe also got solo music that she's planning on putting out. And that will relieve them out of their contract with Queen Bee and Parkwood Entertainment. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I'm here for it. I just don't think Chloe is a star. So she can sign anywhere. She's still going to flop. I don't think she's a star. There's never been a time where I'm like, wow, this song should have been bigger. It don't give that for Chloe. It gives that for Coco Jones, Victoria Monet, but it don't give that for Chloe, So I'm happy that she'll be out of her 360 deal with Beyonce, but at the end of the day, you can sign anywhere and it's still going to give chop and flop. I also think Chloe needs better writers. I think that's the problem with Chloe. It's not that she can't sing. She can't write. The words don't eat. She's not SZA. She's not her. She's not Coco Jones. Like, she can't write good music, in my opinion. So I think she should get some better writers. revamp her image completely. And I would be here for her signing with the new label. I'm always going to root for Walmart Beyonce. But like I said before, I don't think it's going to help her when it comes to selling any record. Now, fans are clowning Tyla because, unfortunately, she did not get any EBT nominations. A fan said the alleged biggest African pop star didn't even get a nomination despite releasing 5 songs this year. And honestly, I agree that the EBT Awards did disrespect Tyla. She should have gotten a nomination for Chanel. Like, it's just disrespectful. How you gonna nominate Bad Bunny and Cardi B, who are not even, black at all, or even African, and not nominate Tyla, one of the biggest African pop stars currently in this generation? It's disrespectful. And then on top of that, Chanel was a pretty big record. Okay, Chanel went top 40 or top 50 on the Hot 100. I mean, why did they do that? It's because Tyla says she's colored. Is it because of that? Because she says she's colored and that she's not necessarily black. But Cardi B's not black at all. Look at her appearance. She's not black at all, and y'all nominated her. Disrespectful. But not only that, though, Tyla is planning on getting her look back at Rihanna, and she's trying to get in contact with Drake to do a collaboration with him. Okay? I can see Drizzy working with Tyla. She young. She like a young Riri. I can see that happening. Riri, you might want to get in the studio. Okay, because it's Tyla and Drake getting on there, and if Drake start throwing shots, he already been calling you baby mamas and saying that you didn't post ASAP The Colorist single in songs. He's already been dissing your baby daddy. So if Tyla and Drizzy get together, that's gonna be a hit. That's gonna be a hit. Young Riri with Drizzy Drake, that's gonna be a hit. Now, do I think it's gonna go top 10 or number 1? No. But I definitely can see it going top 20, top 30, top 40. You know what I'm saying? And I feel as though that's going to be another hit for Tyla, just like Chanel was. She about to gag the live. Okay? Ira Star got Rihanna. Tyla got Drizzy Drake. Who's going number 1? I think that Drizzy and Tyla going to gag the live. Ira and Riri, I don't think they gonna gag it. I like Ira Star, but she don't got more hits than Tyla. Now, speaking of the King of Canada, Champagne Thickums is expected to sell $475 for Iceman, Maid of Honor $120, and Habati or Habiti $120. Okay, let me know how y'all feel about it. Let me know if you guys think that this is a bop or flop for Champagne Thickums. I think the 2 albums Maid of Honor and Habiti are flops. Iceman is the number 1 album right now, right? And I've been saying that Iceman is the best album out of the 3. That's why it's selling the most. Nobody care about Whore of Honor and Habiti or Habati. Like, come on now. Them Sexy Red Central C collaborations, trash. 21 Below Average almost ruined Iceman. But luckily, Future was able to save it. But at the end of the day, Iceman is the best album of the 3. And he should have only put that album out. He would have done like 600,000. Now you only doing 475, but that's not bad. That's definitely not a flop. But fans have noticed that Iceman by Drizzy Drake received 53 million filter streams on the global Payola chart May 18th, but GNX on the 4th day it came out did 55 million in streams. Okay, so people are talking about how GNX had less songs but is outstreaming Drake. And the thing is, people always try to say like, oh, well, Kendrick had bots. Kendrick ain't got no bots, okay? Y'all gotta give the king of rap his props. Even Drake was giving him his props. If you listen to the first song on Iceman, and he's saying how he got dunked on by Kendrick. But he called him Muggsy Bogues. But he admitted that, Kendrick outsmarted him during the beef. He admitted that. That's why he's so angry in Iceman. That's why I like that album, because he's so angry and frustrated that he lost the rap battle. So if Drake can admit it, I think the OV hoes can admit it as well. But anyway, I got some very hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. And I hope you guys have a great day.